All right, we'll just get started. Thank you everyone for joining tonight. We have Nikki Cox from the IRS. She is going to do a presentation on, sorry about that. Yeah, like I was saying, Nikki is going to present on document upload tool. Nikki, you can take it from here.
Thanks, Deborah. So, Devanish, you're going to get my full attention today. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. And what I'm going to show you, hopefully, is going to save you some time and money in dealing with the IRS. It's called the Document Upload Tool, which opened up to everybody around October of last year. And during the first 6 months, as of June, we had more than 265,000 taxpayers that had used the tool, and the number continues to grow exponentially every month. It's estimated that more than 94% of taxpayers are going to have the option of no longer having to send mail to the IRS, potentially replacing up to 125 million paper documents per year. So we're going to be saving a lot of trees. Because of that, the IRS leaders that helped expand the system are finalists for the 2024 Samuel J. Hyman Service to America medals. There's a lot of ways to find the tool. You can open it up by typing in URL irs.gov/upload on any computer, mobile phone, or tablet browser. To get to the page with a QR code from an IRS notice, you could just scan that, or you can go to irs.gov and enter the words document upload tool in the search box. So by learning about IRS's new document upload tool option, hopefully it's going to help you better interact with the IRS by giving you or your representative a way to electronically upload documents and respond to an IRS notice and letter rather than mailing or faxing them in. Just to be clear, this is not the system to submit tax returns through. I can see people already trying that though. This online tool is one of the latest improvements to online options, which will allow you to get the help that you need it when you need it. And this improvement is just one of many as a result of something called the Inflation Reduction Act that passed in August of 2022. So the IRA funding from that act has made this enhancement possible. So what are you going to need? You're going to need an access code if you have one on your IRS notice or the letter number or title. And then you're going to need the first and last name or your business name, exactly how it is typed on the notice or letter. And you're going to need either your social security number, individual taxpayer identification number, or an employee identification number. So this is the page you'll see before entering the document upload tool. You can use the tool to scan to upload scans, photos, or digital copies of documents such as JPEGs, PNGs, or PDFs. And unlike the mail, you can get confirmation that we received your documents. So this is the next page you're going to see, giving the IRS permission to use the information you're sending and use it for only the reason we asked. It's also a page where we are mentioning that we're going to collect your IP address, date, time, and duration of your visit for security reasons. And it has a reminder that IRS does not send unsolicited emails, texts, or voicemail messages demanding money or requesting your personal information, such as your name, address, social security number, tax identification number, employer number, and tax history. Now, let's go on to okay, so going on to this next page, it is going to ask for your access code if you have one. And you don't have to have one necessarily. If you don't have one, it gives you the option to say no and to move on to the next section. Okay, and then it's also going to ask for, if you don't have a noticer number, it's going to give you a drop down at the bottom where you pick the type of notice that you have. Okay, and you're going to, that's not going, here we go. You're going to scroll down, and here's where you're going to give the name exactly as it's listed on the notice, the related social security number, and select the drop down at the bottom saying which office address the notice came from. There we go. And then you're going to get this page where you can either drag and drop, or you can go in and select a file to upload. It can be a scan, a photo, or a digital copy of a document. And there is a size limit though. It will accept up to 15 megabytes per file, up to 40 files. And then you'll receive a confirmation that the IRS has received your documents, and the IRS employee assigned to the case that can then manage the transmitted document. You can only use this tool within 30 days of the date of the notice. After that, there's an expiration date, and you don't, that window isn't available anymore. And as far as languages, right now this is offered in English and Spanish. Hopefully we will be adding more soon. So this is just some of the notices that you can use with the document upload tool. By July of last year, taxpayers had the option to respond to 61 different notices and letters. And since October 2023, taxpayers can respond to most notices and letters. For those notices that require additional action, such as the payment, you'll be redirected to the appropriate place. So any questions for me, or any feedback that you'd like to give me as far as how IRS could do things better?
I like this. I now, is there a place on the website that kind of go into detail again about what you just spoke, what you just talked about?
Yes, if you go to irs.gov and then you type in the search box document upload tool, there's a whole page about this, and the button that I kind of showed you there in the first screenshot that'll take you through those subsequent pages.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Wow, I really like this.
I'm all ears. So the good thing about this, I was telling Deborah, is that we didn't really have an official PowerPoint on this. had to create this. But this is my direct information. Um, I am around, unlike a lot of the IRS employees, around the holidays, giving my team a break, but just kind of manning the fort. If you have any other questions or if you want any other presentations on this.
Okay,
Well,
thank you.
You're welcome.
thank you so much, Nikki, for
You're welcome.
taking your time out of the holiday season to do this presentation to get us ready for the holidays. And thank you, Davanis, also for a great question and joining. Um, I hope everybody has a great holiday season if you celebrate Christmas and New Year. And our next session is not till January. And follow us on social media. We will post the links on LinkedIn and Facebook as well. Thank you, everybody, and have a good night.
Thank you,
Thank you.
you too. Thanks a
Happy
lot,
Thank
Nick.
holidays.
you.